Well, hello there, everybody. How you doing? I'm on a lake over here in New Jersey, and I'm doing a little ice fishing. And I haven't been having too much success today, so I said, maybe I'll bring you guys along and just see how you're doing. Haven't talked to you in a little bit. Figured I'd go live, just see how everybody was. Been a little time since I've talked to you last, so I thought it'd be a nice way to at least get to talk to some of you guys. It's been a little bit of time. Right now I'm fishing a Swedish pimple with a waxworm on it. My waxworms aren't looking too lively though. And I don't know if that's hurting me or not. Very well could be. But yeah, happy to see you guys out. Hey, 351 Cleveland, how are you, man? How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Doing a little ice fishing. I'm over here in New Jersey. Might be the last weekend. It's supposed to get real nice and warm. So thought I'd get out on the ice. Maybe this might be it. Haven't had any success as of yet, but figured, what the heck. I'll go live and at least I get a chance to talk to you guys, see how you're doing. It's been up and down as far as cold. 54, wow. 54 in South Carolina. It's not too bad here actually. It's probably about maybe 38 degrees here in New Jersey. I think I told you before, my father's out of South Carolina. He lives near Merle. He just happens to be in Florida this week. And he's basically battling the alligators to catch bass. As he catches them, the alligators chase his bass in towards land. That's not for me. I don't know. But I'm using my Garmin Striker 4 here, and that's given me a little bit to look at, but I haven't really seen too much at all on this thing. And it's been a little disappointing as far as the fishing goes. That's why I decided to go live and just say hello to everybody. As I said, it's been a little time since I've been live, and I miss you guys. So I thought I'd come live and just say hello for a little while. And if I catch a fish, maybe I got a luck. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe so. $351. Have you been doing any fishing there in South Carolina? There's Girlfin Fishing. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How are you? I'm just starting the live. I've been fishing for a little bit and I haven't had too much success, so I started thinking to myself, well, maybe I'll just pretty much go live and see you guys. Haven't seen you guys in a little bit, so I thought be a good idea. Be a nice idea to catch you guys, see what you guys are up to, what you've been up to. See if you're enjoying your Sunday. Yeah, that's it. I hope you have some success this year. It's been a very, very strange beginning to 2025 for me. Everything's been ice fishing for me so far. Are you going to be getting out on a boat, or do you do bank fishing? What type of fishing do you do? Are you out in the on open water? Oh, good, yeah. You know what? I do very well bank fishing, so I mean, I do mostly bank and boat. This is my first year ever ice fishing, and I definitely wanted to give it an opportunity. I'd always thought about it, so you know, I'm happy to be out here. Yeah, we got somebody interested in us right now. Oh, we got a whole gang of fish coming at us right now. We might get something. And Girlfin Fishing, she's a kayak and bank fisherman, a fisher person, an angler. Welcome welcome to anybody who's happened to stop by. Well, happy St. Patrick's Day coming up. Don't forget to hit that like if you just stopping in. Let's see here. All right, Girlfriend, I put you in as a moderator. This way, if you see any other people on the live, you can go to their channels and subscribe to them and build your community. That's what it's all about, after all, isn't it? Seeing a lot of activity around my bait, but they just aren't committing. A lot shallower than I thought they'd be. We're just over 10.5 feet here in depth. It's not a very deep lake, but I have had some success here in the past, so that's why I'm here. Yeah. I would imagine they would be. How's South Carolina making out with all that snow? I guess, you're not really used to the snow in South Carolina. HK Project, how are you? Man, we're working on it. We are working on it. Nothing as of yet. Been out here for a little bit, and really, the bite hasn't been on as of yet, but it can come. It can click like that. So I figured I'd go live and say hello to you guys. It's been a little while since I've been live, so I thought it'd be nice to just kind of check in with you and see how you all were. If you're just stopping by, don't forget to hit that like, double tap the screen, and it'll give me a like. I really appreciate that. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe. Got all kinds of videos. It's my first year ice fishing, so I've got a couple different ice fishing videos. And yeah, check them out. Check them out. But today's been pretty lame so far. And as I've been fishing around, I'm getting guys. I'm seeing a lot of guys moving around, and yeah, they're not really doing well. So they've gone past me, and they're like, I'll ask them how they're making out, and no one really on the lake has been really killing it. Yeah, isn't that crazy? When there's snow, it's like, oh my God, I gotta have bread and milk and butter. It's so crazy. Even in New Jersey, we get snow all the time here, and they still go after the milk and bread like it's they're never going to see it again. And we get the snow moved off pretty quick here in this state. That is nuts. That is nuts. It should be melted off by now, no? Yeah, I really don't cook the fish. I'm more of a catch and release. I love catching fish. It's a lot of fun. But rarely do I eat them. And I do like that too. I do enjoy watching people catch fish and filleting them and cooking them up. And I often wonder, I wonder how good that is. And then, but yeah, I enjoy that as well. HK. So I'm using a flasher, and that's what I keep looking over to. So if you're not familiar with a flasher, I'll give you a little look-see here. I don't know if you can see it or not. This is a flasher, and basically you can see around the 5 mark, that's where my lure is. And basically we're hoping to see another line come to that and attack my bait, is the whole idea with it. At least that's what we're hoping. That's what we're hoping. Don't know if it's going to happen. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Just doing a little ice fishing here. Not having much success, but I'm pretending. No fish as of yet. I've caught quite a few panfish out of here, and I've caught quite a few bass out of here. So yeah, they get going and a lot of fun. A lot of fun. You know, right now, if I catch a panfish, I'll be happy. I'll be real happy. Using a Garmin Striker 4 flasher, and it's new to my arsenal, new to my bag of tricks, and but it's not helping me today at all. Oh, nice. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I was talking to you on one of the lives yesterday, and I went over to a shop that's having a huge sale, and they're having a lot of conferences going on, and it's really interesting to hear other people's takes on what they think will help them catch fish. And so, you know, we took some of that info. Hopefully you had a nice trip. Oh, I got somebody coming after us. Every now and then on these Striker 4s, you'll see something coming up right towards your bait, and you're thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna get nailed. And I think it's an air bubble. I think it's an air bubble that comes off the floor and just goes right past your bait. So it's hard to get too excited, but any kind of movement on your fish finder makes you excited, right? Yeah, so hopefully, I don't know if you got any discounts on that. Do they sell equipment and stuff like that at that seminar? And what did you learn? What was your takeaway from the seminar? If you had to say you had one big takeaway, I mean, because that's some travel time going out to Kentucky. Hey, Mike, how are you? Let's get Mike in here as a mod. All right, Mike, put you in as a moderator, buddy. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Been a little time. I haven't been live in some time. We've been getting a lot of snow here in New Jersey, and I do a lot of snow plowing. And pretty much every morning I've been having to go out and get rid of ice instead of sitting on top of it. Oh, there you go. Cool. You got a full club, I guess, huh? You got boat companies going into that seminar as well at the booth. So I gave catfishing a little bit of a try this year too, and it was really, 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 really tough. You know, of course, I'm trying to do stuff in the winter months here, and you know, I don't get too crazy if I don't catch a fish. I really just like the outdoor idea and being out in the nature and breathing in that nice cool air. It feels real good, doesn't it? So, how much do you regret spending at the at the seminar? I will do that. I will check out your live from Friday. And anybody who's watching, if you'd like to check Burrito Catfishing Ladies live from Friday, please do so. Check out her channel. I got a lot of you guys in as mods. I think a lot of you have already probably subscribed to each other's channel. If you haven't, check out the channels here. That's why I make you mods. So you can easily just go on and right click on one of the other people who are commenting, and it'll take you right to their channel. And once you go to their channel, check them out. Let them know when you're on their channel. Just go to one of their shorts or something and let them know that you subscribed from Kirk Allen's Live. This way they know where you found them. And I find that if you do a comment on one of their shorts, then it'll stick. Those subscriptions will stick. Sometimes you go over there and you just quick subscribe. And for some reason, I don't know why. I don't know if it's because you're coming from a live to do it. They don't always stick. So it's really crazy. It's really crazy. YouTube's got its own little algorithm going. It doesn't always work real well for us, but sometimes it does. Yeah, they're going to be having the boat show here in Atlantic City and I think New York City and Philadelphia. And as I said, I'm in New Jersey, so I really want to check out the boat show. I've been looking to maybe upgrade my boat, but man, oh man, it just seems like whenever you start thinking big like that, some big things happen. My heat went. I had to buy a new heating system. One of my construction vehicles has a breakdown. It's going to be $18,000. So that's a big chunk. That's a big chunk out of fishing boat stuff, I'll say. Nice. You know, I just don't know, being up in the Northeast, if much of the Southern info translates as much, because there are things that I've seen. Obviously, when you go on YouTube, there's always guys telling you how to fish or have tricks of the trade. And a lot of those guys, a lot of the videos are from the South because, well, we're not fishing here in the North as much in the wintertime. So when we go, a lot of the newer videos are southern video, videos from the South, and some of that information for some reason here just doesn't translate. It's so strange. I know, like, for the South, a lot of I'm mainly a bass fisherman. A lot of guys are killing it with crankbaits. We fish crankbaits here in the North. Now, we do catch fish, don't get me wrong. But as far as like the amount of fish that we can catch on the crankbaits here, it's not the same. It's not the same. It's really crazy. Really crazy. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing, right? That's why we're on YouTube, man. It's not like the old days. Back when I first started to fish, it was like you had to ask the guy at the tackle shop, and he pretty much wanted to sell whatever he had too much of. The old timers weren't ever telling you anything as far as learning new equipment. So it was really tough to get information back then. Nowadays, no problem. Just hop on YouTube and figure out what makes it, what people are catching with. Some people are really cool about sharing what they use, and some people not so much. They kind of hide their baits. And listen, I won't lie, I'm guilty of that to some of my baits. I know I've got some people who watch my channels here, but this is what I'm fishing today, and I'm not afraid to show you. This is a Swedish pimple. Let's see if we can get it to stop spinning. This is a Swedish pimple, and I've got a waxworm hanging off the bottom there, and I know I got him really dangling. So let's clean him up a little bit. I'm not so sure my waxworm's not just DOA, but that's where we're fishing. It's a Swedish pimple. You get a couple little like tags. You see this one's red. I do have a yellow one too. And yeah, we're just trying to attract some panfish, really, is what we're looking to do here. But today the lake's been very quiet when it comes to the fish. And we're using our flasher, which is a lot of fun. I can watch my bait come off the ground or off the floor of the water. And I just gradually bring him up and get a couple jigs while I'm coming up there, and hopefully we'll get a panfish to kind of follow us up and attack. That's the hope, right? That's the hope. Yeah, so anyway, I was starting to talk about a seminar right over here in Pennsylvania. A lot of our area here has this one shop we like to go to. The guy just absolutely treats us really well as far as pricing goes. He's already got low prices, and this weekend only, he had a big to do 20% off the entire store, no matter what you got: rods, reels, weights, plastics. I mean, this guy's got plastics up the gazoo. It's called Wacky Worm. He's in Broadheadsville, Pennsylvania, and I believe today is the last day. So if you happen to be watching from New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Connecticut, I guess you could make your way over there. I checked the internet though, just to make sure. He's going to be, what time he's open till. I'm not sure the hours over there. I think he's going to do something next week too. But I think this weekend was the only one with 20% off. I came out of there with about $400 of lures for about $250. So some of the stuff he had really inexpensive too. So it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Like I said, if you're just stopping by and you're enjoying the content, well, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. You can double tap it for the like if you're watching on your phone. If you're watching on a computer, well, you're going to have to do that old school. You're going to have to hit the thumbs up. Sorry, old school. So what's everybody up to today on this, for me, sunny Sunday? I'll give you a look-see of the lay of the land. Show you I'm not all by myself here. So here's where we're at. It's one of my local lakes. We got a major highway too far from the lake. And we got a tent over here. Got a couple guys over here. Here's where we're at. Everybody kind of thinks New Jersey's going to be Newark or New York. Not the case. Not the case. I live in a very urban area or rural area here in New Jersey. I live very close to the Delaware River, which is accessible to me. I've got this lake here. I've got a couple ponds. I've got the Polandskill River. So I have a lot of places to choose to fish. And I appreciate that. Love that. Love that, love that, love that. Love that, love that, love that. It's a crazy time of day to really put a live on now that I'm thinking about it, because, what time is it? I don't even know what time it is. Everybody know what time it is? You know what time it is. Well, I think it's like 2 o'clock, something like that. I'm not even really sure. My phone won't show me when I'm on live. But the thing of it is, sometimes you'll get people from other countries watching, and those people from other countries will be watching in the evening instead of midday. But when you're on at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, well, that's 2 o'clock in the morning for people in other countries. So don't always get so many views. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But it's been terrible, absolutely terrible today. I got so much sunlight and activity, like really shallow, like only in 2 feet deep of water. I put my bait in that area, but no one seems to be hitting it, so it's been really tough. Here comes an air bubble. Yes, once in a while I'll see what I think is a fish coming, and it turns out it's just an air bubble coming off the floor of the water, and it goes right past my bait, and I'm thinking, oh boy, here comes a fish. Nope, just goes right by me. And don't be afraid to comment if you're just stopping by. I think we're going to switch it up. Right now we're fishing this is a Swedish pimple, and we're running wax worms, and I think I'm going to switch this up. Not sure what I want to fish here. Maybe we'll get large and in charge here with the wrap. Right now it doesn't feel like I'm attracting anybody. Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, I'm fishing for anything. Fishing for panfish. We got a lot of they're either called brim or they're called brim in the south, but here we call them bluegill. So we're looking at bluegill and or crappie. We have a lot of crappie here, but haven't really been getting much at all here. We do have largemouth bass. I just switched up to a lure that's a little more largemouth bass type of bait, because I really wasn't getting to attract any of the smaller fish. So I figured before I start cutting another hole, I'll run this a little while. I have caught a couple largemouth out of here, a nice 2.5 pounder. Not too long ago. I have a video out there on that if you guys want to check out some of my videos. I'd appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So at this point right now, I'd be happy with anything. I'd be happy with anything. It's not too... We don't have a lot of different types of fish in this lake. Really just a couple different types of panfish. The largemouth bass. A couple catfish in here. I haven't caught too many of the cats. Saw somebody catch an eel one time. That was gross. Sorry, not for me. Not for me. So pretty much anything that'll bite is what I'm fishing for, but mainly the pans. Mainly the panfish. Bluegill and crappie. We can get one of them to bite. You know, usually if you can get one to bite, you know, you can have a good day. You can keep going, but I've got about... let's see here. Get an idea how many people are here. Now we got some new guys coming in, but yeah, it's been... Everybody I've talked to on the lake so far has not had very much success. It's not a big lake. So you might see me looking away a little bit here, and as I look away, I'm looking at my flasher. So just in case you're like, yeah, Kirk's not even looking at us, what's going on with this guy? Yeah, I got a flasher going here, and I'm keeping an eye on that. Let's get my drag set here a little better. And so, yeah, I'm just kind of keeping an eye on that. Yeah, you're an MISSISSIPPI. I have family in Biloxi, Mississippi. Not sure where you reside there. What part of Mississippi you in, Mike? You don't mind me asking. You feel like you're rogue when you're out there fishing in the wintertime. Not too many guys are out there. Gives you a good opportunity to scope out some new spots and maybe find some new spots. For me, with the ice fishing, not so much. I'll have to look that up and see what part of the state you're in there. Tupelo. Tupelo. I'm not sure where Tupelo is. Is that by the new Gulf of America? Boy, we really needed that to be done. That was one of the things that that had to be a high priority. Of all the things, crazy. Oh, that's the north. Yeah, so Biloxi's certainly southern Mississippi. Not far from the Gulf at all. Of all the crazy things, right? Of all the crazy things, that was not high on my list to change the name of the golf. Crazy. But I guess that's what people want. Yeah, oh, you're right where Elvis was born, huh? Nice. So you were where Elvis was born, and I don't live too far from where M&Ms were born. Hey, there's Phoenix Princess. Hello. How are you? You're not a moderator on my channel? Let me get you set up. Well, you are now. I've been watching your videos. You got some real good ones going on. I really like the videos where you had Groot in them. Who doesn't love Groot? Especially baby Groot. Everybody loves baby Groot. So those are some real fun videos to watch. Put you in as a moderator, Phoenix Princess. Thanks for stopping by. We're trying to have a great day here. I'm not catching much fish, so when it comes to that, not so much, but we're certainly trying. We're certainly trying. Yeah, we get some more people coming out on the ice, so yeah, maybe they know something I don't. So far, I'm not even caught anything, so hate to go over there and tell them, hey, you're not going to get your darn thing. Sorry, pal. Yeah, the sun's kind of shifting here a little bit, and I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard time seeing my transducer here. Hey man, I really appreciate you stopping by, Mike. Thanks very much. Hopefully you hit that like. Don't forget to hit that like, Mike. I'm going to check in on you. Make sure you did. Well, thanks for stopping by. I know it's a weird time to do a live, I think. So, you know, it kind of is what it is. Hi, Arlene. How are you? Happy Sunday. Thanks for stopping by. No football. There's no football on, so you might as well come watch me lose fish. Hope you're having a nice day. Arlene, I put you in as a mod, so if you see some channels here that you might like to check out, by all means, right-click if you're on your computer, right-click on their channel name, or click press the screen, and you can travel around, check out their channels, and give them a like, give them a subscription. You know, try to tighten up this community best we can. That's what it's all about. Trying to help build our channels and have some fun. You're welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it, Arlene. So what's happening today? What's going on? What are people doing? Are you out fishing? Are you just kind of hanging around, buzzing around on YouTube, kind of wasting time? What's going on? Yeah, so I think I'm going to have to make a move here. I've been in the spot for, for 34 minutes and 50 seconds and haven't caught a fish. I was here a little bit before that, getting set up, and I fished a little while before I thought, you know what, maybe I'll just go live and see everybody. But very, very little fish activity. You probably see me looking off to the side here a couple times. And here's what I'm looking at, just so you have an idea of what's going on, what's happening. I'm looking down at this this Garmin here, and you can see at 6 feet, that's my lure. I'm gonna jig it. And basically what I've been doing is hoping that another blue line or red line will come to that area and maybe give me a bite. But that's me right there, all that movement. If you see by the 6 foot mark, so basically what we're looking for is we're looking for other lines like that to come in and zap me. But very little success today. Very little success. But that's why they call it fishing and not catching. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go back to that waxworm. Right now, I'm using a wrap or a Pala wrap, and doesn't seem to be doing very well either. Been switching it up a little bit, trying to get something to really kind of draw them in, but it's been tough. It's been tough. So tough, I'm crying. So tough, I'm feeling sad. I'm crying. You got anybody watching? Yeah, got 4 of you. 4 of you, and how many likes do we have? Well, 10 likes. Not bad. Not bad. My worst day. Not my worst live. Not my worst live. I've had lives that I sat here all by myself the whole time. So, when you got a couple people watching, like I said, this is a tough time. The afternoons are tough. When you do live, think about what time you're doing your live. So if I'm doing my live at 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's 2 or 3 o'clock at night on the other side of the world. And you'll sometimes get a lot of viewers from other areas of the world, which is great. I love that stuff. So far, I found that early to mid morning has been the best time to do your lives, or early evening, because you might be catching somebody who's waking up on the other side of the world, which is really cool to be able to touch base with people like that. If you do early afternoons, you're likely going to get people from the U.S. or people that are in our time zone. Not that I don't like talking to you, but I think you can open that window up with more potential people to watch. Some people are in bed watching shorts and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden they come across the live and may stop in. And same thing with the morning time, people are having their coffee and just kind of checking YouTube out, checking out reels. And yeah, so it's been a tough one. It's not too crazy cold here, which is nice. I would say it's about 38 degrees. I don't feel that I need gloves on. My little finger's a little cold, but otherwise not too bad. I sure am not getting much activity. So, not with the wraps anyway. Actually, I haven't had any activity at all. You know what? Let's drill another hole. I'll leave you here, and you can watch me drill a hole. Yay. Yay. Kirk's going to drill a hole. Get this guy put away. And I'm not crazy about... I don't think I need to move like really crazy. I think I'm just going to move a little bit over this way, so you can watch. Yeah, so things are starting to get a little slushy. The top layer of the ice is starting to lose its integrity a little bit. So we're going to make a move. So you're welcome to stick around and come along. Actually, I encourage you to stay with me and come along. Did you hit that like button? I don't think you did. So we didn't make a big move, but we made a move. Hey everybody, we're ice fishing. Well, we're trying to ice fish. We're trying to ice fish here. We haven't been having too much success. Just made a move, and we're hoping the new spot is going to be successful. We're going to be doing a little jig fishing. I got a little jig here. The jig is up. And I thought I'd bring you along. See if we can't catch fish. So we're going to try. Anyway, we're going to try. All right. I'm in business. I'm taking my coat off. Yeah, maybe you're watching, maybe you're not. So we got some wax worms here. Just see if these wax worms can do something for us. I got a foot deeper, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And yeah, I appreciate you guys stopping in. And I know I got a little bit of moving around here right now, so it's not really all that fun to watch. I lost a lot of my wax worms. A lot of them died. So go ahead and show up some wax worms here. See if we can get some of these wax worms to do their thing. It's not really very lively. We got a real chubby guy. There we got one. Got one nice chubster. Got one nice little chubster. Let's see if we can get him in there and see if we can catch a little something for us. Go waxworm, go. I feel like our waxworms, I kind of left them in the cooler here, and they were in the back of my truck, but yeah, I think a bunch of them died. So not really fishing live bait. I'm fishing dead waxworms. And to be honest with you, I don't know if I'm going to waste my money to get more, because this is going to be our final week of ice fishing. It's going to probably be our final week of ice fishing. Oh, well, I see there's one viewer, so hey, thanks for sticking around. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh, you're gone. Yeah, so we haven't had too many bites. Just that one big monster pike. But, maybe we'll catch another big fish. Yeah, lucky that guy was able to come over here and help me catch that fish. I don't know if I'd been able to do it myself. Hey, am I fibbing? Yeah, I'm fibbing. Whatever you got to do to get viewers, right? These guys are a little more lively. Hey, I kind of forgot you guys were there for a little bit. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm out here ice fishing, and I'm switching over a waxworm to a mealworm. I've been not having very much success as of yet. Thanks for stopping by the way. Getting rid of the waxworms. I think they might have died. I left them in my cooler, and I think they kind of passed away. Feeling kind of bad, as far as, my love for a waxworm. Feeling more bad for me because I don't have good waxworms here, but I got some worms here, and they seem to be moving around a little bit. So hopefully we'll get a catch with the mealworms here. I usually use waxworms, and they have been real good. Oh, he's good moving. He's good moving. Well, this guy's certainly moving around, so that's going to be, that should be a good thing. Oh, I'm a little bit excited. A little bit excited. The mealworm has some movement. You gonna let that guy drop right to the bottom? Then we'll see if we can work back up and catch fish. I'm not even seeing my bait here. What's going on here? There we go. Kind of losing my bait here a little bit. Kind of lost my view there a little bit there for a little bit. Wasn't able to pick up my bait on the scope. Well, it was nice to have a conversation with a couple of you there for a little while, and it looks like most of everybody's got Sunday afternoon chores to do, so kind of losing a couple of you. So I think I'm gonna pretty much call it on the live here. And if you have an opportunity to check out the rest of my channel, please do so. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like, I'd really appreciate it. If you'd like to subscribe, well, you know how to do that too. And yeah, see you on the next one. Unless you want to hang out and talk. But we've been on here for about an hour. I think that's a good long time for a live. It's been kind of a quiet live, actually. You know, I've been doing a little bit of moving around here. You know, the fish just aren't biting, and it kind of takes some of the excitement away from a live when the fish aren't biting very well. You know, so yeah, I think we're gonna shut it down. So everybody, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for coming around. Really appreciate it. Oh, thanks for watching, Cleveland. Cleveland hung in there. He's the man. He's the man. He's the man. Thanks, buddy, for hanging in there. I appreciate it.